Thank you for joining me. This is Ron Saxton. Understanding the Bible, a little bit late. I had a major crash, shutdown. Oh, the intro didn't play. Sorry about that. But we are here anyway. I had to clean the whole system, reinstall the Windows 10, all of my applications, all of everything. I had to get it going, but I got it going. And not just in time, but better late than never. Still going into the book of Exodus. Book of Exodus. We are going to start at chapter 21. We just ended at chapter 20. We've seen the whole deal take place. We've seen the purpose of him bringing out the children of Israel so that they would serve him. We've seen it. Can't deny it. It's there. We've seen some other things too. Check the other parts out in your spare time on the YouTube channel here. And we're still going to do the phone fellowship at 1 o'clock. We're going to get in and find out what else we can see here. Even using the ancient definitions of Scripture. This is a interactive study. That means you are able to call in. You are able to call in. Okay, don't hesitate to call in. 216 925 0142. 216 925 0142. Okay, very important. Don't hesitate to do it. It's interactive. If you're looking to do a study that is not part of the schedule, you can always contact me. I'm on Google Plus, Facebook, Ron Saxton. Google Plus is Ron Saxton. Understanding the Bible is Understanding the Bible at Facebook. So you can definitely do that. Send me a message. Let me know. Or you can always call me right here during the show. Let me know you want to do something. We can jump in, see what we can find, see what we can learn about what his intent, his method is. Don't forget, 2 o'clock, it's the Revelation Live podcast study with Chris Campbell and Jeff Burt. We are enjoying what we're seeing in the language from the Old Testament to the New Testament. The New Testament is actually just the completion of the Old, of the revealing of the one who owns it all because he created it all. It was created by him, and that was the Lord God, Yeshua, Jesus the Christ. All right? Commissioned by the Father. Very important for you to understand that. And let's not get into debates and bickerings and things of that nature, because you're going to need a spirit in you to reveal him and his knowledge in you, and to reveal the understanding of the Scriptures concerning him, not you and the nation and someone else. It's him. It doesn't make I felt so stupid. For decades, I'm like, man, I used to think this was about other stuff and other things, but it's not. It's about him. And in Revelation, we're going to see that. We're going to see that. So let's jump right in. Let's get in here. Exodus 21. Exodus 21. Let's see. Now, we've already recapped. We know the stories. We see the things being set up. We see the governing panels being set up for people for the people to handle their conflicts between each other, their matters, things of that nature. We've seen them come out with great signs and wonders. They've seen the actual strength of the Lord, and yet and still there seems to be some type of issue, a problem with them believing him, trusting him, leaning and knowing this in their mind, leaning on him in their mind, not perishing and complaining and going to this fear of perishing. I don't understand. But I guess if I was there also, I probably would be doing the same thing. I'm not sure. But let's see here. Exodus 21. Now we're getting to the point where we're starting to see the councils have been set up. We're moving on into the next phase here. Let's see. Now these things are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou buy an Hebrew servant, 6 years shall he serve, and in the 7th he shall go out free for nothing. If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master have given him a wife, and she have borne him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her master's, and he shall go out by himself. And if a servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free, then his master shall bring him unto the judges, and he shall also bring him to the door, or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl. I want to say awl. And he shall serve him forever. So let's see what awl is. Let's just stop right there. Let's see if I can get this to enunciate for us. That's Mount Seir, if you didn't hear it. I'll make sure I get the audio and everything, all that good stuff taken care of real soon. I'm just resetting up my whole system here. All right. All boring instrument. It's a boring instrument. Okay. Let's see what the Gesenius Hebrew Chaldee lexicon has to say, and all so-called from its boring root. Okay, Strong's, let's see, previous Strong's 4835. Next, I guess there's nothing there for Strong's. Okay, all right. Moving right along. He shall serve him forever. Going into verse 7. And if a man sell his daughter to be a maidservant, she shall not go out as the men servants do. If she please not her master, who hath betrothed her to himself, then shall he let her be redeemed. To sell her into a strange nation he shall have no power, seeing he hath dealt deceitfully with her. And if he have betrothed her unto his son, he shall deal with her after the manner of daughters. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. And if he do not these 3 unto her, then shall she go out free without money. He that smiteth a man so that he die shall be surely put to death. If a man lie not in wait, but God deliver him into his hand, then I will appoint thee a place whither he shall flee. But if a man come presumptuously upon his neighbor to slay him with guile, thou shalt take him from mine altar, that he may die. And he that smiteth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. And he that curseth his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. And if men strive together, and one smite another with a stone or with his fist, and he die not, but keepeth his bed, if he rise again and walk abroad upon his staff, then shall he that smote him be quit. Only he shall pay for the loss of his time, and shall cause him to be thoroughly healed. And if a man smite his servant or his maid with a rod, and he die under his hand, he shall be surely punished. Notwithstanding, if he continue a day or two, he shall not be punished, for he is his money. If men strive and hurt a woman with child, so that her fruit depart from her, and yet no mischief follow, he shall be surely punished, according as the woman's husband will lay upon him, and he shall pay as the judges determine. If any mischief follow, then thou shalt give life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burning for burning, wound for wound, stripe for stripe. And if a man smite the eye of his servant or the eye of his maid, that it perish, he shall let him go free for his eye's sake. And if he smite out his manservant's tooth, for his manservant's tooth, he shall let him go free for his tooth's sake. If an ox gore a man or a woman, that they die, then the ox shall be surely stoned, for his flesh shall not be eaten, but the owner of the ox shall be quit. But if the ox were wont to push with his horn in time past, and it hath been testified to his owner, and he hath not kept him, but that he hath killed a man or a woman, the ox shall be stoned, and his owner also shall be put to death. If there be laid on him a sum of money, then he shall give for the ransom of his life whatsoever is laid upon him. Whether he have gored a son or have gored a daughter, according to this judgment shall it be done unto him. If the ox shall push a manservant or a maidservant, he shall give unto their master 30 shekels of silver, and the ox shall be stoned. If a man shall open a pit, or if a man shall dig a pit, and not cover it, and an ox or an ass fall therein, the owner of the pit shall make it good, and give money unto the owner of them, and the dead beast shall be his. And if one man's ox hurt another's, that he die, then they shall sell the live ox, and divide the money of it, and the dead ox also they shall divide. Or if it be known that the ox hath used to push in times past, and his owner hath not kept him, he shall surely pay ox for ox, and the dead shall be his own. Serious serious judgments there. Exodus 22, verse 1. If a man shall steal an ox or a sheep and kill it or sell it, he shall restore 5 oxen for an ox, and 4 sheep for a sheep. If a thief be found breaking up and be smitten that he die, there shall no blood be shed for him. If the sun be risen upon him, there shall be blood shed for him, for he should make full restitution. If he have nothing, then he shall be sold for his theft. If the theft be certainly found in his hand alive, whether it be ox or ass or sheep, he shall restore double. If a man shall cause a field or a vineyard to be eaten, and shall put in his beast, and shall feed in another man's field, of the beast of his own field, and of the best of his own vineyard, shall he make restitution. If fire break out and catch in thorns, so that the stacks of corn, or the standing corn, or the field be consumed therewith, he that kindled the fire shall surely make restitution. If a man deliver unto his neighbor money or stuff to keep, and it be stolen out of the man's house, if the thief be found, let him pay double. If the thief be not found, then the master of the house shall be brought unto the judges to see whether he have put his hand into his neighbor's goods. For all manner of trespass, whether it be for ox or ass or sheep, or for raiment, or for any manner of lost thing which another challengeth to be his, the cause of both parties shall come before the judges, and whom the judges shall condemn, he shall pay double unto his neighbor. If a man deliver unto his neighbor an ass or an ox or a sheep or any beast to keep, and it die, or be hurt, or driven away, no man seeing it, then shall an oath of the Lord be between them both, that he hath not put his hand unto his neighbor's goods, and the owner of it shall accept thereof, and he shall not make it good. If it be stolen from him, he shall make restitution unto the owner thereof. If it be torn in pieces, then let him bring it for a witness, and he shall not make good that which was torn. If a man borrow aught of his neighbor, and it be hurt or die, the owner thereof being not with it, he shall surely make it good. But if the owner thereof be with it, and he shall not make it good, if it be an hired thing, it came for his hire. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed, and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. If her father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Whosoever lieth with a beast shall surely be put to death. He that sacrificeth unto any god save unto the Lord only, he shall be utterly destroyed. Thou shalt neither vex a stranger nor oppress him, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. Ye shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child. If thou afflict them in any wise, and they cry at all unto me, I will surely hear their cry, and my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword. And your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless. If thou lend money to any of my people that is poor, by thee, thou shalt not be to him as an usurer, neither shalt thou lay upon him usury. If thou at all take thy neighbor's raiment to pledge, thou shalt deliver it unto him that the sun goeth down, For that is his covering only. It is his raiment for his skin. Wherein shall he sleep? And it shall come to pass, when he crieth unto me, that I will hear, for I am gracious. Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people. Thou shalt not delay to offer the first thy ripe, to offer the first of thy ripe fruits, and of thy liquors. The firstborn of thy sons shalt thou give unto me. Likewise shalt thou do with the oxen, with thine oxen, and with thy sheep. 7 days it shall be with his dam. On the 8th day thou shalt give it to me. And ye shall be holy men unto me. Neither shall ye eat any flesh that is torn of beasts in the field. Ye shall cast it to the dogs. Let's take a look at this holy. Thou shalt be holy men. Let's get a clear understanding of what he's saying there. I want to say this is Kodesh. 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 All right. KJV translates holy. Holy. Sanctuary. Holy. Hallowed. Things. Most. Holiness. Dedicated. Hallowed. Consecrated. Let's see what the Chaldee lexicon outline is. Apartness, holiness, sacredness, separatedness, apartness, sacredness, holiness of God, of places, of things, set apartness, separatedness, as we can see what that means. Holy men is not without sin. It's actually separated from something. It's separated from the other spiritual authorities or whatever have you, gods and things of that nature. So let's take a look in here and let's see where this is speaking about in our scripture. Exodus 28. We're not that far up yet. Okay. A thing consecrated to God, especially in plural, silver consecrated into the temple, sanctuary used of the holy tabernacle. 28-29. Yep, still hadn't got there. Once used of the innermost part. The holy vessels, sacred oblations, Exodus 29. Not giving me the one that I want. Well, I can tell you, separated. You'll be a separated holy man. You'll be different from the others around you. Basically, that's what it's saying. Basically, let's get one more. We did two. We did two. You got a call? You want a call? Give me a call. 216-925-0142. So he's setting out some judgments there amongst the people, and talking about, how they're going to deal with each other and their goods, things of that nature. And so he's setting it up right there amongst the people, the children of Israel, and how they're handling their goods, their properties, how they're dealing with workers, as you can see. So there you go. Basically, that's basically it. That's where you got. That's what you got. So hey, good deal. Got a phone fellowship coming up. He is. Bottom line. Phone fellowship next, 1 o'clock. And I want to go into that. I'm just going to start talking about some things that he is, that we really seem to lose sight on. I've lost sight on it. I seem to forget, but I got to keep reminding myself that he is. He is. and would like to hear from you. Would like to hear a call from you. 216-925-0142. Interactive. Just had Jenna Alatari on. Jenna Alatari, I think I'm saying her name correctly. She's on the YouTube video. She's my first interview guest. Paranormal researcher. She's been working with some paranormal researchers, and she works with them. She does some things. Stated that she hears some things, some spiritual things. Confirmed. Oh man, just to confirmed Christ altogether in regards to the spiritual things. Not a big proponent of the definitions, but we saw some definitions in there. It's on the YouTube. Don't hesitate to check it out, because it's a good interview. Very good. I thought, I didn't know how it was going to come out and how it was going to turn out. I didn't write down any questions. I just wanted to do it fresh and live, just have a discussion, and we did. And it was wonderful. And I think you ought to check it out. I really do, because she is confirming the definitions that are right here, that were here before you and I were born. So definitely check it out. And I want to thank you guys for checking this study out. We just got a couple chapters. We're just going in Exodus. We're seeing what's going on, how they're getting it on, how they're getting up under his authority, his reign. And we will definitely be back. I got a few minutes. We'll be back with the Phone Fellowship. He is. Thank you guys for joining me again. I hope to see you soon.